हुनर तो सब में होता है दोस्तों, बस फर्क कितना सा है कि किसी का छिप जाता है तो किसी का छप जाता है। नमस्कार, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इस वीडियो में हमारा फोकस होगा इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के ऊपर और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है सुप्रीम कोर्ट एम्पावर्ड दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट, सेंटर गेट्स ऑर्डिनेंस टू पुट ब्यूरोक्रेट्स ओवर सीएम। It is available on page number 3 and year related paper to polity and governance. In this article, we have to know key features and objectives of the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Ordinance 2023, issues and suggestions. So friends, days after the Supreme Court passed a verdict granting power to the elected government of Delhi to take decisions regarding services and transfer posting and discipline over officials, the central government recently brought in an ordinance to give authority back to the Lieutenant Governor. RBI withdraws its highest value 2000 notes, set September 30 as deadline for exchange. It is available on page number 3 and year related to paper 3 economy section. Say in this article we have to know why are 2000 denomination banknotes being withdrawn and implications of the move. So friends, recently, RBI announced the withdrawal of 2000 notes from circulation, adding that notes will continue to be a legal tender, and RBI officials attributed the move to several reasons. For example, there was the issue of soiled 2000 notes lying with the RBI. The other was that 2000 notes were not popular and they are just lying around and they have also run their life cycle, right? Our next important headline is at UN meet on disaster risk reduction, India says time to focus on funding early warning. It is available on page number 10 and year related to paper 3 disaster management. See, in this article we have to know Sendai framework for disaster risk reduction, features, objectives and progress. So friends, Sendai framework outlines 7 clear targets and 4 priorities for action to prevent new and reduce existing disaster risk. It is in the news because recently India and Japan organized a risk reduction hub event during the high-level meeting of the midterm review of the Sendai framework to discuss the role of states for promoting investment in disaster risk reduction towards resilient and sustainable future. Our next important headline is as Permafrost thaws, buried toxic waste may be released according to new study. It is available on page number 13 and year related to paper 3 environment section. Say in this article we have to know about permafrost. What are the findings of recent study and implications of thawing permafrost? So friends, according to new study, thawing permafrost is likely to destabilize thousands of industrial sites and linked contaminated areas in the Arctic, which could result in the spread of toxic substances across the region. Now, what is permafrost? So friends, it is essentially any ground that stays frozen for at least 2 years straight. These permanently frozen grounds are often found in Arctic regions such as Greenland, Alaska, Canada, Russia and Eastern Europe. Our next important headline is Jerusalem Day. It is available on page number 13 and year related to paper 2 international relations. In this article, we have to know about Jerusalem Day and why is it an Israeli-Palestinian flashpoint. So friends, Jerusalem Day is meant to celebrate Israel's capture of territories including East Jerusalem in 1967, right? बाकी for the points you can go through this article and इससे related content हमारी website पे भी available है. लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. Our next important headline is India's women in science and their struggle. It is available on page number 13 and year related to paper 1 women empowerment. Say in this article we have to know about the women's participation in science field, challenges faced by them, initiatives taken by the government and other organizations and what lies ahead. तो फ्रेंड्स, इससे रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है, लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहां से भी देख सकते हैं. आवर नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज फ्रीडम एंड रीजनेबल रिस्ट्रिक्शन, रेड लाइंस अराउंड राइट टू असेंबली. इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 13 and year related paper to polity and governance. In this article we have to know why the Andhra High Court struck down an order seeking to regulate public assemblies and processions. What is the government order and why it was issued, constitutional safeguards in this context and Supreme Court's observations. So friends, recently Andhra Pradesh High Court struck down government order issued by the state government that sought to regulate public meetings, processions and assemblies on roads, highways and streets. The court stated that it was in violation of the fundamental rights enshrined in the constitution. Baki for better understanding, you can go through this article. Our next and last important headline is Delhi to Canberra. a new journey. It is available on page number 15 and year related paper to international relations से. In this article we have to know how have been the India-Australia relations so far, challenges, recent developments and future outlook. So friends, it is in the news because Prime Minister Narendra Modi will travel to Australia next week despite the cancellation of the Quad Leaders meeting in Sydney. बाकी इंडिया ऑस्ट्रेलिया रिलेशन से रिलेटेड कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. ठीक, तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. थैंक्स फॉर लिसनिंग. फॉर रेगुलर अपडेट्स यू कैन फॉलो अस ऑन वेरियस सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स.